Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Steph from the Hot Moving Podcast. Caleb Williams, the USC prodigy quarterback who's projected to go number one, is doing things a little differently. And is this early signs that he's becoming a diva? If not, we haven't got early signs already during the season. Him on the bench crying, or going to the stands to hug his mama and daddy, whatever it is, And, look, Caleb is going to skip out on the medical process or the medical exams, like releasing medical records to teams. This is coming off of him also declining to do any type of combine activities, right? This is look, Caleb's he has leverage, right? He's gonna do things his own way right now because his draft profile says that he is the best quarterback prospect at this point. Going into the draft, but because this backfired, right? Look, if Caleb Williams has to succeed in the NFL, if he's going to come into the NFL like this, right? In the same article, it was saying that he also doesn't have an agent. He may not even have an agent at the. They said he might get an agent up into the draft. Who knows if he really will? With his profile this big, you can get a big, get the standard contract for a number one, draft pick. How much of an agent do you really need in that scenario, right? But the pressure is this is a lot of hype right now, and how he's moving with kids these days with NIL and just social media. Their profile is big. They see the same highlights. They see everything, right? But boy, oh boy, if Chicago takes him, who I think they should not take him, I think Justin Fields is a pretty good, in my opinion. I know his record. I know. But just when I see him play, just the eye test, Justin Fields looks like a football player. But I heard there's rumbling that Atlanta is a strong contender to get him, so I don't have any problems with him going to Atlanta, pairing up with Raheem Morris. I think he can do wonders in Atlanta, so it would be a good fresh start for Justin Fields. But for Caleb Williams, though, man, the big pressure on him to perform, Rookie of the Year next year, all of it, right? Deliver the goods, get this team to a playoffs or get them very competitive. Because how he's navigating right now, I can see this backfiring and rubbing the NFL the wrong way already. Hasn't played a single snap in the league yet. I get it. Players do decline combines and stuff like that. I heard, this article also mentioned that there are some issues at times with just having to do the medical exams for all 32 teams. It gets annoying. Why do I need to do that if I'm the number one pick? I understand that, but at the same time, it's all about optics, right? You do not want to come into the National Football League being viewed as a diva, okay? Also is like, look, man, players, when you step on that field, players are going to want to show you a thing or two. They're going to want to crack that head open and be like, hey, welcome to the NFL, son. You want to be a star player, you're going to have to earn it, right? Everyone wants to call you the next Patrick Mahomes profile type. Good luck with that. Oh, you think you Mahomes 2.0? We about to show you something. Man, listen, my gut feeling just tells me that this I don't want to say bust because his talent, the eye test of talent is there, right? But when I say bust, not that he can't play, but bust in terms of will he be able to deliver? And when I mean deliver, be a quarterback for a perennial playoff contending team. Or if the team doesn't have the adequate pieces, are you that force multiplier, right? This is setting the stage for potential big collapse, in my opinion. But how many quarterbacks have been looked at as the next coming to Jesus and they're selected number one, or at least in the top four, and they don't pan out, Oh man, this is a waste of the NFL. This is a new era. We're having NIL players with big profiles coming into the NFL, calling the shots already. You know, I don't know how the old timers view this, how organizations in the NFL view this, but if you're desperate, yeah, you take Caleb Williams, no questions asked. Like, no one's going to be stupid. You take the potential number one prospect, but what could it possibly come with? And is it worth it if he's winning and producing at a high clip? Man, this is going to be an exciting draft. And where he lands, you know, I mean, at this point, if Chicago does take him, Chicago fans, will you be happy with Caleb Williams considering just the early reports, just early diva vibes, right? Is it a potential failure before it even begins? You know, those rumblings that he want to go to Chicago, and his folks talking like, oh no, we'll play there. I mean, everything's swirling around him, just circus, right? And not even for his play. And if you look at his play, yeah, he was nice in college, but I mean, was he really that good? What has he really won in college? He won the Heisman. Can't take that away from him. Earned it. But I mean, team hasn't gotten to a college playoffs. Like, you know, the team crumbled in the regular season. You know, I mean, you can blame Lincoln Riley. He gets a lion's share. But what about Caleb Williams? Right, man, it's gonna be epic, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Caleb Williams not doing medical exams for teams, and not participating in the draft combine. I know those are things that players don't have to do when you're number one, but just the optics part I'm getting at. So anyways, leave me your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.